Good morning. I'm vlogging today. I'm going to take myself off somewhere, haven't decided yet where, and have a wander on my own for the day because Mac's got a course he's got to do, so I thought I would get out of the house. I've just dropped my granddaughter off at school. I'm about to go and meet a friend for some brunch, and then I'm going to, as I say, just head off and do something. I don't quite know what. But I'll be vlogging it, whatever it is. I really want to get used to walking around with the camera and actually talking to the camera in a public place, because I tend to avoid it. I do a little bit of it, but I feel so uncomfortable, and the only way you can kind of get better at anything, as they say, is to do more of it. So I'm going to do that. And I also want to talk to you about the fact that a couple of weeks ago I finally got fully monetized on YouTube. So I want to talk about what that means, and actually I'll even share how much I've earned in my first couple of weeks of being monetized. Don't get too excited. It's certainly not going to buy my next camper van for me, that's for sure. I'm just going to go and have a little look around at another garden centre. I seem to spend my life meeting friends in garden centres. They're just convenient, aren't they? Because you can go, they've normally got a good cafe, there's things to mooch around and look at, and normally they've got decent parking. So yeah, I'm at Four Seasons Garden Centre in a beautiful little village called Silk Willoughby in South Lincolnshire. And the problem with garden centres is they have all this amazingly lovely stuff, and I could easily get carried away buying so much. Look at all these beautiful things. It's just too many nice things. That's definitely something I need. Not dead yet. I could kill a silk rose. My favourite weather is bird chirping weather. It's the gorgeous things. I'll turn you around and let you see. Notebooks. I absolutely love notebooks. I need to stop buying so many notebooks though. I think it's an ADHD thing. Every ADHD person I know has stacks and stacks of notebooks. It's all the pretty things, isn't it? It'd be so easy. Oh, look at him. How gorgeous is he? That's me, an old classic. I'm actually looking for a backpack. They used to do bags and things in here, but I don't know that they do anymore. Do you know what? I must have a name that they don't like, because there's never a Bev. I'm meeting Claire. I'm going to treat her. But yeah, no Bevs. Loads of jigsaw puzzles. I haven't got the patience for a jigsaw. I'm retired. I should probably find the time to do a jigsaw, but oh, there's a fan just come on. I just find them a little bit painfully boring. They don't happen quickly enough for me. What else have we got? Boris's news game. Can you spot the fake news? Goodness me, that is very, very relevant at the minute. Not for Boris though, but I'm not going to get political. There we go, more pretty stuff. I absolutely do. Of course, it's Mother's Day in the UK coming up at the end of March, isn't it? I like the yellow, they're very pretty. A little bee in a bowl. Oh, look at those. They're so cute. Yeah, it's a shame they don't still do their bags and things. Would have quite liked to find, looking for a recycled backpack. I've seen the one I want, it's like a nice mustard colour. And I thought they might have one here, but they haven't. Right, I'm going to go and pay for Claire and find the cafe. Good morning. Just that one, please. Thank you. Hiya, can I get a mocha, please? I just haven't seen this app. Is this new?
Yes, it's relatively new. We've had it a little while, but it's very much worth getting. There we go. Would you like your receipt?
No, I'm all right. Thank you very much.
Lovely. Thank you.
Lovely. Thank you. So let me tell you a little bit about being monetized. So I started this channel in March 2023, so it's nearly 2 years old. And it's taken me that long, 23 months to get to the point of being fully monetized. I hit part monetization, which is 3,000 watch hours and 500 subscribers, probably 6 or 7 months ago, and it's taken me that long to get the extra 1,000 watch hours. That for me has been the hardest bit. I hit 1,000 subscribers, which is the next threshold for monetization, a few months ago. I haven't got the figures in front of me. I'd have to go into my analytics, and being that I'm not a very analytical person, I don't do that very often, which could be the reason why it's taken me nearly 2 years to reach monetization. But the truth is, some people do it quickly, some people take more time to get there. I think the important thing that I've learned more than anything is to just keep going, because there have been a couple of times in that 2 years where I've really wanted to throw the towel in. The annoying bit is I changed the channel. It was a channel previous to this one, and I lost everything when I tried to move it from a personal account to a business account. And for some reason, I must have hit the wrong button, but I lost everything. And YouTube, because I wasn't monetized at the time, I wasn't part of the partner program, it's incredibly difficult to get any answers from YouTube if you're not part of the partner program. I haven't tried to get in touch with them now that I am, and I'm hoping it'll be a bit easier. We certainly have a chat line that I didn't have then. But yeah, I lost everything. I lost my train of thought there. I lost everything. And one of my videos had, at the time, something like 24,000 views, which for me was huge, because the channel, when I lost it, only had about 300 subscribers. So it was a viral for me video. And of course, I lost that. So I lost all of those watch hours as well. So I was starting absolutely from scratch. But also, the reason I changed the channel from private to business was because I was going to use it more as a marketing tool for my business. So it has taken me a little while. I've done loads and loads of learning. I was part of Primal Video's PVA, Primal Video Academy, for about a year, and that was brilliant. Justin Brown's Primal Video is absolutely brilliant. I learned so much. And I've just, as we do, I've watched endless YouTube videos on how to do YouTube. And the truth is, I think there's a huge amount of good advice out there, but a lot of it contradicts each other. And I think a lot of it is to do with your demographic, the audience demographic, the content that you're putting out there. And the truth is, I was consistent-ish in putting content out there. If you look back, there's I haven't really looked. I suppose I should probably look. Definitely a good few hundred videos I've made. Let me just have a look and I'll tell you. 347 videos. That's how many videos I've made. So I've been pretty consistent. Some of those are shorts, which I kind of wish they would separate them out in the count, because I don't do any shorts now. I didn't find that shorts helped my channel at all. And quite honestly, they were just a pain to make, so I don't make them anymore. But as you can see, I've made a lot of videos. Some people get to that partner program with just a handful of videos. It really does just depend. So I've kind of learned it's nothing personal. And if I'm honest, I haven't been particularly consistent in my
content type. I've had a bit of a niche, but it's changed over time. This channel itself started as a business channel. I was talking really about how to sell your business, your coaching business, to corporate clients, and I was giving business tips and educational stuff. But then my business changed. I was diagnosed with ADHD. I was talking about menopause. It's been a little bit all over the place, which I think is why it's taken me so long. I do think if you really niche down, you can grow much more quickly. But I also find that if I really niche down, I run out of ideas for content. That's the God's honest truth. I also have found that in the early days, I was trying to spend way too much time researching and scripting and trying to get a very polished video. And I found that actually doesn't work as well as, for me anyway, as the more relaxed, without the script, just me talking, sharing my thoughts. They seem to do better. And my channel name changed. It wasn't always Generation Exceptional. It did start off just being Bev Thorogood. So all in all, it's taken me a good 2 years, but the consistency in just showing up, learning, trying new things, trying to build a community, being there to answer comments or to reply to comments, I think is really important. I think what I've certainly learned, but it's not a lesson I've taken on board because I'm still making the same mistake, is trying to be too perfect. I said in my last video, I've been trying to learn colour grading for my videos, and it's like anything, when you learn a new level of something, it feels like you go backwards before you go forwards. But I've definitely over the last 2 years tried to overcomplicate the whole idea of making videos in an effort to strive to make them better and better and better. But what I think is really interesting is I don't think it's the video quality, as in the videography, the editing, the colour grading, all of the cinematography of it. Is that even a word? I think it's the message and the authenticity of the message that strikes the biggest chord. I think that's what makes a quality video, not how polished it is from an editing point of view. So yes, I think there are things I could have done differently over the last 2 years to move things along more quickly. I do think it's quite interesting that I finally got monetized at the point where I've retired and I don't have any other income. I have to say, what I've earned since monetization kicked in is not going to see me through my retirement. But there is something very satisfying, I guess, about seeing a little bit of a financial reward for the effort that we put in. Interestingly, I was looking on the internet to see what percentage of YouTubers actually are monetized. And I'd love you, have a guess in the comments. Have a guess how many or what percentage of people who create YouTube videos are actually at the point of being monetized. I'll give you a second. I think it's 3%. So I Googled it yesterday. I'm just going to do it again. Oh, actually, I got that wrong. Less than, I'm sure it said 3 yesterday. Maybe it's picking up a different... Oh no, that's where I've got it wrong. Right. So here we go. Less than 6% of YouTube channels are monetized through the YouTube Partner Program. There are other ways to monetize your channel. I'm talking specifically about AdSense, where you get a little bit of a share of the advertising revenue that comes from those irritating adverts that you see in the middle of videos. 90% of YouTube channels never reach 10,000 subscribers. I'm not at 10,000, but if you want to hit the subscribe button and get that up a little bit, that would be absolutely lovely. Only 0.3% of YouTubers earn £5,000 or more per month. Now, that doesn't say whether it's £5,000 from AdSense alone or whether that's other forms of monetization such as sponsorships, memberships, affiliate marketing, personal products like digital products. And it says even fewer YouTubers earn enough to become millionaires. Well, looking at my income so far from YouTube, I think millionaire status is a kind of a long way off. But it's a start. It's a start. I love a loyalty app. I love a bargain. So I'm registering for this app. Why do they need my middle name? Sometimes I think they ask for too much information. Oh, all done. I think I was a bit late to get my coffee added on, but I'll be able to get my breakfast added on when Claire gets here. Oh, that's a good coffee. It's a really good mocha. Bit of a treat. I normally drink just normal tea or a plain black Americano, but I've gone for a mocha this morning because I was feeling indulgent, and it's very nice too. Good morning!
Oh, you'd be early. Oh, I'll be late, even though I live closer. Hello, darling.
Oh, I'm well.
Oh, so nice to see you.
And you?
What do you want to drink?
I've just had. I literally got. Well, I was on the school run. So I parked up in Sleaford, which is a town in the southern end of Lincolnshire. And I've kind of been here a few times, but I don't know the town. I think that's something I want to kind of...
You have arrived.
My sat-nav told me I've arrived. And it's something I want to work on because there's lots of places around that I've visited. It's not something I've ever had the time to really wander around and enjoy. And now I've got more time on my hands. Well, there's nothing stopping me from having a little wander. And it's absolutely beautiful today. It's like a spring day. In fact, look at all these flowers. How pretty are they? So, look at this. I had no idea any of this was here. This is gorgeous. What have we got here? Benjamin Handley, Sleaford Navigation Trust. Oh, got a few friends here. I think I'm scaring them off. Although they don't look in a massive rush. Oh, so pretty. I love ducks. See if I can get any closer. Will they let me get any closer? Or will I scare them away? Ah, I scared them off. This is absolutely lovely. I had no idea this was here. Oh, I've just spotted swans. Just popping their heads up. Look at these. Not going to get too close. I've heard swans can be quite vicious. How can so much be on your doorstep? Well, it's not on my doorstep. I've had to come probably a half-hour drive to get here. But how can things be so close? And we miss them. We're always so busy with our day-to-day lives, aren't we? We don't often see what's right in front of us. So coming back to YouTube, being monetized is nice, but that's really not why I'm doing any of this. And it's, YouTube is something I'm carrying on doing even though I'm not working anymore because I love it. I just love the whole process of finding new things to record and sharing my thoughts and my observations with you all. But it's not for the money. Not when I tell you how much I've earned. Shall I tell you now? So far since I got monetised a couple of weeks ago, I don't know if you can see that, £22.79. and YouTube won't pay me anything until I hit the threshold of £60. So I've got some way to go. I can't see me making that for another couple of months. But, you know, it's there, waiting for me when I hit the threshold. But no, it's not for the money. It's for this. Being able to capture these memories and share them. Right, which way am I going to head? Let's head that way, down by the river. So it was really nice having a bit of lunch with my friend Claire. She's very crafty. I'm not very crafty, but she suggested we try some new crafts, like pottery. I've never tried pottery. If I show you this over here, this is called the Hub in Sleaford, and it's like the National Arts and Crafts Centre of the UK. I'm sure I've got that wrong. But they do sort of craft workshops, pottery workshops. Quite like the idea of trying my hand at throwing a pot. I know I'll be crap at it, but it doesn't matter, does it, if you're not very good? So I think we're going to try throwing a pot or two. She also does runs her own craft workshops, sort of dressmaking workshops and things. So I can just about use a sewing machine. So perhaps try some of her sewing workshops as well, now that I've got more time on my hands to do these things. Look at these lazy little ducks sleeping in the middle of the day. I've never quite mastered the art of vlogging, walking and talking. Some people do it really naturally. I feel as if I have to stop and talk and think about what I want to say. And other people seem to just be able to naturally just chatter to themselves. I think I need to learn to talk to myself a bit better and just, I don't know, say what comes in my head, see how I get on. Right, what else have we got down here? Let's have a little look. Oh, I don't know what that is. I can see something up there. Let's see if I can get around. It looks like a windmill of some sort, or like it used to be a windmill. You see that? Okay, let's have a little look and see what's in here. I love little arcades and things, your little shops tucked away. Not your normal high street stuff, but little courtyards and little tucked away places. Oh, there we go. There's that windmill. Tell you what I am in danger of, though. Not looking where I'm going and then losing sight of where I've been. I have the worst sense of direction. I'm hopeless. What have we got here? End of season clearance. Boys. No idea what this is. I'm going in. Okay. Bit of a hardware store by the looks of it. We need a light for the van, but I want one that's USB, not batteries. I don't want to be putting batteries in. Oh look, cushion covers sets. How much are they? £2.50. B. What else have we got? I like the robin. I quite like those. I might get a couple of those for the van, make a couple of cushions for the van. Oh, can't reach. So I quite like the robin. What do you think? Do you like the robin? They're all bees. And then the trees. I quite like the robin. I'm going to do that. I suppose I ought to probably think about a zip. Oh, I don't know if I've got the skill to put a zip in. I guess I might just be able to call on my friend Claire. I'm sure she'll help me. Oh, this is nice. I like it in here. It's a nice colour wool. What do you reckon? I do quite like knitting, I just never get round to doing it. Like that. Material's nice. I don't know what half of this stuff is for. Oh, my motorhome mug. It's definitely nicer to try and get out of the main high street. I do tend to find that high streets nowadays all look pretty much the same, don't they? Could be in any town, really. What have we got here? This is, not too sure what we've got. I think sometimes you've got to look kind of beyond the shop fronts and see what else there is. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of charity shops in Sleaford. Falling off the curb. Oh my word, look at those. I think my days of wearing shoes with heels like that are well and truly gone. Interesting. Statue, sculpture, whatever you would call it. It's the nicest feeling. Well, I've got the sun behind me, I bet you can't see me. It's the nicest feeling. Just being able to wander without any purpose, without any need to be anywhere at any particular time. And I mean, it's a beautiful day. It feels like spring has sprung. That's what we need, isn't it? Sometimes just a little bit of sunshine just lifts your mood so much after the winter. So it is lovely coming out, just being able to wander without any sense of needing to be somewhere. I am a little bit disorientated though. I'm not entirely sure where I am. Let me see if I can navigate myself back to the car. Oh, this looks familiar. I can see the river and the ducks. I think, well, it's not the way I came, but I think it's the way I'll get back to where I need to go. How long have I got left? 10 minutes left on my parking, so not enough time to go and have a cup of tea, but maybe enough time to just sit on a bench and enjoy watching the world go by. In fact, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and find a bench and become at one with the ducks. Hello, Mr. Duck. Okay, so there's that bridge again. I just need to get back over there into the car park. And that way I know I won't get a ticket. Oh, he's nice. That little duck there looks fake. Let me see if I can get closer. No, it's not fake. How gorgeous. Oh, let's not get too close to the edge either. Don't want to end up in it. Well, hello you.
To start.
Hey. Not sure what ducks react to. You're a brave one. I'm holding people up. Need to keep moving. Ah, this is glorious. Really beautiful. I never knew. I always thought Sleaford was I don't know, just not somewhere I'd want to visit really. But I really, really like this bit by the river. I'm going to come back again. Might bring a book next time, have something to read. Who knew it was so nice here? Definitely think it's somewhere I want to come back to. I've got 5 minutes. Let me show you the hub. Here we are, gallery, shop, cafe, bar, workshop and studio. Oh, pretty things. These lights are lovely, I love that one. Well, I think that's me done. I'm going to head back home now. What a lovely day. Really lovely day I've had. I feel like I've been totally and utterly relaxed today. That doesn't happen very often. God, yeah. I want to do more of this. Interwoven into that was all my YouTube monetization. As I say, I don't think I'm going to get rich anytime soon, but it's nice to just see that little bit of progress, I think, more than anything. If I could find the car, that would be good. Just, yeah, seeing the fruits of my efforts, finally getting a little bit of a reward. So, I don't know, if you have got a YouTube channel, or if you're feeling a little bit demoralised that things aren't happening quickly enough, take heart from the fact that it's taken me nearly 2 years. And I think you've got to do it because you love it. Don't do it because you're going to make money. Because actually, I didn't even celebrate really getting monetised. I'm not very good at celebrating wins, and I should have done, because it's not about the money. It's about the persistence, the consistency, the not giving up. That's what's really important, isn't it? Anyway, if you enjoyed this, do me a favour, give me a subscribe, give me a like if you've enjoyed it. If you haven't enjoyed it, let me know why, because it's always good feedback. And I'm going to leave it there for now. I'll talk to you again soon. Take care.